Namaskar, myself Dr. Anil Garg. I am plastic, cosmetic and hair transplant surgeon. I am fellow International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery and diplomate of American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. I work at Rejuvenate Hair Transplant Centre, Indore. Here are two surgeons, myself and my wife Dr. Seema Garg, who is also diplomate of American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. Here are a few cases of scalp hair transplant I am going to show you. This is the first case I'm showing you, and we did 5,000 grafts for the 2 days, 3,000 first day scalp, and then the 2,000 on the next day we took from the beard. First day our usual philosophy is when we are planning for the 2 days hair transplant, we cover 8-finger bald area, mainly the front and the middle area. The entry hairline we reconstruct using only the scalp hair, in which we create the micro and macro irregularities. We create the transition zone, defined zone and frontal tuft area, and we almost always we reconstruct or recreate the temporal angle and temporal triangle. First, hair transplant, our main concern is the priority is the front area because that is important for the framing of the face. And when we are planning for the 2 days, after reconstructing the hairline zone, rest of the scalp hair we spread in all the area which we have planned, and we leave gap for the beard hair and we fill up those gap on the next day. We use pre-made slit, like 5,000 grafts we have planned. Then we'll make 5,000 slits on the day one. We implant 3,000 grafts scalp on day one. Then patient goes home. Next day morning he comes, and then the next day we implant the beard hair in between the scalp. So when the final result comes, the beard hair do not look different. They do not look different, means they don't stand out alone and they won't give the unnatural layer. They won't look unnatural because we have implanted them in between the scalp hair. So it is very difficult to make out which one is the beard and which one is the scalp. At the same time, the beard hair are thick and curly, so they increase the visual density, and that's the advantage. So this is the same case, and you can see the fullness and the quality. Another important thing is, in all the cases we advise and recommend strongly that you must take medical treatment so that non-transplanted weak hair becomes good, and that will add to the transplant result. This is the same case, the lateral view. This is another side. This is another very important and very nice case. He is one of our friend, and his age is 63 years, and he was using hair pad for quite a long time. He came to us and he expressed his feeling that he wants to get rid of his hair patch. Then we planned hair transplant for 4 days. In first go, we planned for consecutive 2 days, and then second sitting we did after 4 months of first sitting, and then total of around 6,500 grafts were implanted over the entire scalp area, leaving some most backside over the crown area. Now you can see the top view, side view, another side view. This is another case, again 2 days and medical treatment, and you see the quality of hair, thickness, density, it looks quite normal. and the glow of hair is also very good. There's another case, again 2 days hair transplant plus medical treatment. He has shaved and then come, so that even after the shaving, his results he seems to be very good. Similarly, another case, you can see quite a natural hairline. He wanted a little flatter hairline, although we explained him, but he persisted, so we gave him this sort of hairline, although it's not my choice, such type of hairline. But as he asked for, so we gave him this hairline. This is another case. This is before and after. 5,000 grafts, also the medical treatment. It's another patient, 2 days hair transplant. He need more hair to be implanted, and he continues the medical treatment as well for non-transplanted hair. Transplanted hair do not need any medical treatment. It's another case. It's another case. High grade of baldness. Donor supply was not very good, but even then, his facial framing is reasonable. It's a different case. This is another case. From the top view, 5,000 grafts. Crown area was covered. This is a little early result, and only 2,000 grafts were put. He needs to take medical treatment regularly. It's another case. Hairline was reconstructed. Another case. Another case. Again, 2 days hair transplant was done in this case also. First day scalp, second day beard. Again, 2 days, the same case. 2 days hair transplant, beard and scalp. Beard and scalp, and medical treatment as well. Same case. Another case, before and after. This is 3,000 grafts were put to reconstruct his hairline and frontotemporal deepening treatment in the temporal area. There's another case, only 3,000 grafts in the front area and the medical treatment. He looks quite great, not only because of the transplant, but also his rest of the hair has improved with the medical treatment. This is another case, hairline and the temporal triangle area. Another patient. Another patient. Another patient. Before and after result. Before and after result in advanced grade of baldness. Another grade 7 baldness. 2 days transplant, 5,000 grafts were put. He needs more, around 2,000 to 3,000 grafts to cover the rest of the area and to give him more density. But he's quite happy. It's another patient. It's a before and after. Before and after, results are quite good, not just because of the transplant, but he took very great care and medical treatment. So these hair, which are very tiny now, and he was about to lose them, they will stay with him. This is a very different case. This is called as atrichia. Atrichia is a condition in which the hair are absent in the hair bearing area. Means there is a congenital deficiency of hair in the hair bearing area, like mustache and beard he doesn't have in this zone, and this is after the transplant. This is in the lateral view, you can see no hair here in the circle, and now you can see the hair in the circle which has been transplanted, and this is called as atrichia. Thank you. I want to tell very important thing. The results shown are done at the Rejuvenate Hair Transplant Center. You may get the similar result but may not get the same result. Your result may be better than what I have shown, and your result may be poorer than what I have shown, because the result of transplant does not depend on us only. It depends on your extent of baldness, how many number of donor hair you have, what is the quality of the donor hair you have, and how sincerely you take medical treatment to build up your non-transplanted hair. So whenever you go to any transplant center or you come to us, of course you must see the results so you get an idea what kind of result we create here, but you must discuss what you will have the final show in your case. So you don't either overestimate or underestimate. We both are equally qualified and trained for hair transplant and doing hair transplant for more than 10 years. We have published many papers, research articles, and read papers in various national and international conferences and workshops, and we are teaching faculty as well. We have written many chapters in the books, and soon we are coming up with another book. Our center has got almost 15 full-timer technicians. All of them are fully trained, qualified, and experienced enough, and they are working with me for more than 10 years. They are very honest and sincere, and all hair transplant patient has a great words about them. I am very happy with my operating team as well. At center, we have all equipments, high quality sterilization facilities, all government licenses, and our center is registered with medical health authorities. We follow all national and international norms. We follow all safety norms. Thank you. Thank you very much.